10 years.
Home prices and home sales are rebounding, but we've also told you that foreclosures in some places are on the rise again, too. It's kind of a tricky equation here. So should anyone still thinking about making some money in real estate make their move now? And is this the last year to get our last chance to cash in? Here with everything you need to know about this is common sense lawyer and author of the new book, Financial Fresh Start, Shari Olefson. There is a lot going on here because you see that sales are going up, but we also, as you've talked about, the foreclosures, just to kind of rebound, recapture all this here. Is this our last chance to cash in if we want to?
Yeah, and that's what's so unique about this. We learned we're really at a crossroads that creates a lot of opportunity for average people, not these fancy investors. We learned last week from the National Association of Realtors that home prices are up again. So, Roxanne, if you had bought a home for, say, $100,000 in the past year, you would now be $12,000 richer on average across the country, which is huge. At the same time, we know that foreclosures are actually starting to creep up again over the last few months in 32 states, so that's a lot. And we know that short sales are now accounting for about 28% of sales, so that's huge. Now, these properties are selling for 20 to 50% less than average listings, and once we're through with this new inventory that's coming on the market, we're probably not ever going to see this again. So it's a unique opportunity where we're comfortable that the values are going to stay solid, and yet we've got this big bulk of wholesale listings coming on.
Yeah, and I guess I thought because prices were going up and sales were going up, I thought the window had closed for the investor. So how big an opportunity right now, and how do you still cash in on these foreclosures and short sales?
Well, in terms of numbers, we're talking about around 2 million properties that are in the foreclosure process. Now, if you're looking at short sales, you're looking at homes that are in default, and we know about 6 million homes in the country are in default. And we also know that 1 in 4 homes with a mortgage are underwater. So those are the types of homes that are going to be selling for short sales. We're talking about tens of millions of properties.
Are banks responding faster now to these short sales and foreclosure offers?
They legally have to respond faster, and so they are. The realtors, the processes are down pat, and also the sellers are a little more realistic on price. But the thing is that if you're interested in buying one of these properties, you've got to choose. Are you going to go for a short sale or are you going to go for a foreclosure?
Okay, that was my next question. How do you know what to do and which is better
Where's
for who?
the opportunity?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, first of all, a lot of that depends on location. So 9 states in the country now lead the country for short sales. In fact, between Michigan, Florida, and Nevada, they account for over a third of all short sales in the country. So it depends a lot on where you are, what types of properties are available. But the other biggie is your risk tolerance, because if you're buying a short sale, you're not going to have a lot of opportunity to inspect the property. You will have a little bit of a savings. You get about a 20% savings, and you can get a mortgage, which is a good thing. If you're buying a foreclosure, you really have to pay cash. You're going to get a bigger discount, and you have virtually no opportunity to do your inspections.
Okay, so you've got to really weigh out those
you have to be
the options and what's going on and be comfortable. Right. Thanks for the insight and for sorting that out for us, Jerry. We really appreciate it. Let's go back to the anchor desk.